Ken, you look like a guy who owns a camera. Could you film me?
Yeah,
All we
sure.
have to do is just stroke the end here, sort of get on.
Film.
Sorry guys, I mean, not everything's going to be fashion design based. That's fine, that's fine. I just, by the way, did you translate all of that? Otherwise, that can be quite confusing. That's what I'm saying. Good. Good. So yes, thank you very much, Ken. That's very kind of you. He's going to be my director for today. Good. So I was going to do some stuff about. I'm basically in this documentary. I'm trying to change the world. Do you think I can do that through a bit of stand-up? Well, I'm going to change your mind. For the first thing that's going to do. Good. Yes, but I'm going to talk about one of the things I hate the most, which is the X Factor. Have we all heard of the X Factor, yes? Yes, a few of us. Guys in Hungary, do you have a sort of equivalent of Britain's Got Talent? I'm assuming it'll be Hungary's Got Talent, but I could be wrong.
You're wrong. Something like that.
What's the...
It's titled differently, yeah.
Yeah, what's it called?
A Star is Born or...
A Star is Born.
We have quite many of those.
Yeah.
That sounds like they're just trying to cast like an nativity play. Just like Star is Born, everyone's just like Mary Magdalene. I mean, that was... I've not really tried to do Child Dope before. I don't think I'll be doing it again. I'm glad the camera caught that. Caught that moment. Good. Yes, well, I don't know if you know, over here in our show, we had a woman called Suzanne Boyle. Have you ever heard of her? Suzanne, you know Suzanne Boyle? How do you say it? Subo. So we had this woman called Subo, and she was remarkably ugly. And now, ugly women are not allowed to be on our tellies, which was a terrible shame. It was an absolutely terrible shame. But thankfully, she could sing. And the idea of being able to sing and being ugly changed us all. It really did change us all. But on this show, we have three very ugly old men and a woman who's usually quite pretty, or at least was in the past, but is commonly conceived to be someone who's past it, but has some expertise in this sort of area. But yeah, and the four of them discuss, and they say, "We don't think you're good enough." And then one of them will go, "Yes, you were brilliant. I loved you, but you're just not my type," sort of thing. And sometimes we have, I mean, I think it should be called, Britain's Got Talent. It's not true, is it? It should be called Britain's Got Dogs, and some of them can dance. So, even if it's a different show, would make a better show. But yeah, no, so yeah, this woman, Subo. She sang a song called "I Dreamed a Dream." I don't know if you've heard this. It's from a French-American film called "Les Miserables." Have you seen Les Miserables? Have you seen Les Miserables? It's a sort of, if you haven't seen it, it's like a spy thriller set in Nazi Germany, and it's quite exciting as a film. It translates as "The Sads," which is quite nice, I suppose, as a translation. Yes, and in this film there's a woman who's a wonderful woman who has a child, and she's trying to feed her starving child. And to do this, I had no idea I'd picked Quentin Tarantino. Fantastic. To do this, to feed her starving child, she prostitutes herself, literally selling her own vagina, and I'm looking at you there directly, so not to offend any women, because there's nothing worse than saying vagina right into the eyes of a woman, especially ones you've not met properly, or even at all, or even ones who've met you at their vaginas, because actually it's quite an aggressive thing to say anyway. And I'm now realising if you have a vagina right now, I am in some serious shit. Whoa! Good. Anyway, so she sells her for money, so that she can feed her starving children. Not only that, she sells and rips out her teeth for the dentists, so they can do that. And she sells her hair to a wiggery. She sells her hair to a wiggery, and she's literally on her deathbed, and she sings, "I dreamed a dream." And it's beautiful. Susan Boyle took that song, took that idea, and ran with it, didn't she? She was similarly a woman, again with a vagina, and she was ugly, and she sung, and she stole our hearts. But I just think, you know, all these sort of X Factory shows, they're so manufactured and horrible. I don't like them. In fact, if there's one thing I can do to change the world, it would be to change those, because I think they give us all a sort of a negative self-image. They project something, as if there is something to be won, something so attainable and so near that you can just sing and everything's bad again. Everything that was bad is now good, you know? I'm quite fat. Would you say I'm a fat woman? Oh, well. I was trying to go, I don't know why I was trying to do that, but would you say I'm a fat woman for a start? No, what do you say I'm a fat man? Wait, I used to, no? Average, an average man. I used to, well, thank you for saying. But I certainly used to be a fat man. If I was a superhero, my special ability would be eating, essentially. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. I have no idea, I've never eaten a camera. But I assume it can't be good for you, can it? You look like a guy who works out. Zooming in there, trying to get a proper... That will definitely make the director's cut. That's good. That's good. I'm happy to sat in the editing room, sweet the whole time. Good, but anyway, I was trying to lose some weight for a while. When I was younger, I went to see a dietitian, and the dietitian said to me, "Don't worry, it's just puppy fat. It's just puppy fat." But I remember thinking out loud to myself, I mean, how did he know I'd eaten so many puppies, you know? I mean, where did all that stuff come from? But I want to do a thing where I change myself. I can't change the world. I agree with you, I don't think I can change the world. I want to be able to change myself, and maybe change some of you guys as well. So I'm going to try, instead of doing lots of gigs, drinking and getting heavy and fat, I'm going to do lots of gigs where I do some exercise. So Ken, would you join me on stage, please? Round of applause for Ken. The wonderful Ken. Now, Ken, will you be, as well as my director, Hi. Now, Ken, as my director, would you mind giving me some good advice, some helpful, loving words to sort of give me confidence and give me a boost as I go on? Don't have to give them to me just yet. But are you prepared to do that for me, Ken? He's nodding through a new organ, which is hello. Yes. You've missed quite a bit. Probably wait 2-3 minutes and then you'll be fine, okay? Just sit back, enjoy it. You actually missed two guys. If you like the fashion industry, you would have loved something we did earlier, but it's fine. So don't worry about it. He's gone. That's fine. So Ken, and now Ken's going to give me some nice advice. Now, I don't react well to compliments, so I need the rest of you to shout abuse at me. I really get inspired when people hate me. I really get inspired when hatred yearns me forward, moves me, impulses me. Like Rocky. Rocky wasn't built in a day, that's not the phrase. Rocky sometimes would have men throw shit at him and abuse him, right? And that really got him going. Okay, so we ready to do this? I need you to heckle the shit out of me.
You're fat.
Yeah, good, yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. 2, 3. Come on, someone else, come on.
These all crawl-ups.
Yeah, so some crawl-ups. I don't know what that means, but I'll do these. Come on, abuse me. Come on, madam, abuse me. Give me your worst Hungarian insults.
You got a pallid face.
I've got a... Good. What did you say? What did you say?
Help me.
Oh, you bastard!
She's speechless.
Yeah.
She's speechless.
Oh my God, that's horrible! Someone else, abuse me! Come on, abuse me!
Got a receding hairline.
Thank you! Yes, I've got a receding hairline. Come on, let's do some squats. Come on, give me some advice, kid. Give me some nice words.
Be positive.
Oh yes, be positive.
You're getting fitter.
Thank you very much. I think I am. Yes. This one now. This one. Oh.
No danger of a heart
Don't worry,
attack.
it's okay. I've got a spare. Don't worry.
Your ball's dropped.
I've got a spare. Here we go. Come on. Abuse me. Come on.
You've got a pubic beard.
Oh.
I know.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I dreamed a dream, time gone by. When you and I could be forgiven. I used to dream that I could fly. And I would be shade given.
Oh, this pain in which I'm living, I want to know that something's true.
I wish I knew the words now, but I don't, and that's a shame.
Round of applause, everybody. Ken, do you think I changed the world?
You moved me, that's for sure.
I got you out of your seat, if that's what you mean. Is that what you mean? He's nodding. He's behind the camera. He's nodding. There we go. Round of applause for Ken. Round of applause. What we in the industry will call a good egg. He's a good egg, is what he is. Lovely. So, I am now going to get on the next act, the final act of the evening. And he is, again, a lovely man. And he's got the softest face. You'll see, don't look down, small surprise. He's got the softest face. But no, I'm going to bring this with me because I'm very thirsty. But yes, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to start clapping on the count of 3. I realise it sounds like I got a cold. I got a cold. We count to 3, and then we're going to raise the roof and really rip the shit out of that sort of wheelbase chandelier, as the French would say. So, are you ready? Start clapping. Tricks down. Start clapping. 1, 2, 3.
Am I filming him? No.